She's back. Okay, I think that's... Okay, cool.
Hi, Hannah.
I know you've been away for 2 weeks, but do you need to take up the whole camera?
Yeah, of course. It's all about more. We're just gonna say a quick hi. Hi, Louise. Hi, Amberly. Oh, hi, Bert.
Why do you say it like that? Like, no,
Oh,
Bert.
hi, Bert. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Sarah. Or Sarah. Jasmine. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you because you've been away. You have to make apologies.
It's okay. I apologize for my not being here for 2 weeks in a row. You guys have the right to be angry. But I'm here now.
Remain silent.
I'm here now. So what are we doing today?
So today we're going to be talking about, so we know that deadlines are coming up. Some of you might have already had them last week, but we know that there are some this week and there are some more next week. So today we're talking about the stuff that you've been making in the lead up to your hand-in. So if you wanted to share stuff that you've been working on or other stuff that you've been doing on the side, or your favorite book that you're reading at the moment, or your favorite place to go and walk to during your 1 hour out. Yeah, let us know what those things are. So you can see that we've got a pinned comment, which is, we know that hand-ins are coming up. It's just showing us what you've been up to, really.
Yeah, I think this probably came up because our anniversary for our 3rd year hand-in was yesterday, I believe, a few days ago?
Yesterday.
Yes,
it was yesterday. Oh, wow, God.
So yeah, we were kind of talking about that and how we were feeling around that time. It was quite intense, so we can understand how you guys might be feeling about, you know, handing in, and those that have already handed in, like, well done, you've done really well. So yeah, today we just want to celebrate what you've been making and what you've been up to, and we're also going to share some of the stuff that we've been up to and what we've been making. But I think if you just want to jump in, literally just request and we can have a quick chat. It doesn't take up too much of your time. It will be like a minute just to hear from you and to see how you're all doing. So yeah, if anyone wants to request.
Yeah, so if you want to send a request and join the live stream, show us what you've been making, a little bit about it, and we're happy to do that. And if we don't get any requests, we're just going to talk because we have things that we can show you. Do you want to start? You want to start?
Oh, we've got a request. Louise, go live.
Oh.
What's your bean up?
What's your bean up? Oh, just waiting for Louise. Always waiting for Louise. Hello.
Hello.
First person here.
How you doing?
Representing. I'm good. How are you guys?
Well, good.
Yeah, good.
Loving this makeup as well.
Oh, Cam bought it for me for my birthday, so it arrived a couple of days ago, and there's a yellow on the palette, and I've just been living for it.
Of course. I think you have an unhealthy yellow obsession, do you?
Yeah, I do. I'm currently wearing my Cam t-shirt with the yellow on at the moment as well, which doesn't help.
Very nice. So yeah.
What
we just want to see what you've been up to, hear how you are, and yeah, feel free to show off what you've been up to.
So I have my hand-ins in 2 days with the rest of fine art, and I've been working on what I'm calling my babies. Not the greatest name for them. I made like 13 dolls, and I have 2 of them with me. I'm just gonna sit one on. So this is their heads, and then if I stand up, I can actually show you them. There you go.
Oh, cool.
So they're like life-sized.
So you hand-stitched all of that?
Yeah, and some were machine sewed because they take like 13 hours to hand sew each.
Oh my God.
What did you stuff them with?
I stuffed them with like toy stuffing off Amazon that you can get super cheap.
So not pasta then?
Not pasta. I was going to do human hair, and thinking I've made all of those, there wasn't going to be a Yeah, I don't know where to put them anymore. I need a home for them, so they just kind of sat on my sofa at the moment.
Oh my goodness.
So anyone that wants to come and sit in the living room just literally has no space.
Yeah, they have to sit with the doll.
I think if I saw that, I would just want to like dive.
Yeah, like,
you know, just like a giant pile of cushions, just like in.
Oh, that's so true. That'd be quite good for napping. Ooh.
Don't try this at home.
And I'm loving the different patterns and the different prints as well.
Yeah, there's a really cute pattern actually that Stella and Jordan lent me, which is this little leg. He's is there.
Orange.
Yes.
The orange,
Man,
it's
that
there.
fabric has been around for a long time.
It has legs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you. We just wanted to see how you're feeling and, like, you know, touch in. I think you've done amazing work, so good luck with your hand in 2 days, and yeah, you're gonna smash it.
Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.
All right, see you.
In. Right, if anyone else wants to jump in and show us what you've been up to, we'd love to see. I think we're getting really good at this. I feel like I'm getting my talk show host like experience.
You don't say it out loud.
I like
I'm
just
great.
speaking the truth. Like, Ellen, step aside.
But yeah, guys, jump in. Show us what you've been up to. We want to see. Now I'm excited.
Do you want to show us some of what you've been up to while we're waiting?
Yeah, sure. So, you know, during this time, you try and find new things, and there are skills that you learn. So I think, Jordan, you've made paper quite a lot in the past, and I saw you do it, so I was like, oh, I want to try that. And also, we had a friend who was doing a huge paper project.
Yes.
So I've seen her do it. We had a bunch of like old like little magazine things. So I pulped it and tried to make my first sheet of paper, and the thing came out like card. So I tried to make paper, but it became card. And you warned me about this, but I was like, it's alright. I want to see what happens.
Because usually when you're making paper, you spread it out, or you use like one of those like tray things.
Yeah.
But we don't have
that. So I was like, I kind of want to do the thing, but we don't have all the equipment, so I'm just going to try and do it with what we've got. And do you know what?
It works.
When you're studying and your course leaders, like, mistakes are good sometimes because new things come out of that. This gave me an idea, and I ended up going on to making molds with little like pots and stuff that we have in the house. So from that card, I was able to create these forms that are really firm, and they can actually they can stand on their own. And yeah, they look really, really cool. And this is paper.
Yeah,
so,
that's like mad.
Yeah.
It's also like, so you won't be able to appreciate this on the other side of the camera, but because it was pressed against something that was really smooth, the inside of it feels like plaster.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone's like ever like touched a freshly plastered wall, but this is kind of what we're dealing with. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's
so
really
that's cool.
And it's got like flower petals and stuff in it.
Yeah, so the flower petals, they kind of turned brown halfway. So as cool as it is, there are like some mistakes or some changes that I would make if I was to do it again. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, among other things. But before we jump to you, does anyone want to jump in?
Come on, we see you watching. Come on.
We see you.
Even if it's telling us about a book you've been reading, because frankly, I need some suggestions. Anything to do with magic, I'm down to hear it. Magic is cool.
Oh, you've experienced something new recently. If you'd like to share it with the audience. A very great film that you hadn't watched until recently.
Oh, Doctor Strange! Oh, yes.
You looked at me like, what you about?
So yeah, I'm really bad at watching films, just in general. Like, something will come out in the cinema and everyone will be like, oh my god, we need to go watch this film. And I'll be like, yeah. And then several months will have passed. And then I'll watch it when all the hype is gone. I'm like, oh my god, this film!
And then everyone's already stopped talking about it.
Yeah. I feel like this is probably going to happen with Game of Thrones. Like, I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I feel like when it happens, I'm not going to be able to talk to anyone about it. Because it's
like it's past, and people be like, but we told you so.
Yeah, so
2 years ago.
Recently, a couple of days ago, watched Doctor Strange, and it's so good. It's so good. I felt like, if you haven't seen it, if you've watched Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch in it, like, you can see elements of that character. So that was quite amusing, and I just think he does quite a good job in the role, and it was good. It was good. Marvel did it.
It's also nice when you like recommend a movie and the person actually likes it, because when they don't, you're like, oh, I just wasted like 2 hours of your life.
Never gonna get it back.
But yeah, does anyone want to request to jump into the live stream and show us what they're doing? Otherwise, Jordan.
I will talk.
Jordan, this is your platform. Do you want to show people what you've been up to and what you're making recently?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to my room and get something. And I'm gonna abandon you for a hot sec while I go and get it. BRB. I'll be back.
Yes, he's gone. So, apart from just the paper, yeah, Jordan and I get up to a lot of different things. So he's been making a lot of natural dyes, which, you know, when you bounce off ideas, things just kind of manifest. So from that, I ended up dyeing a t-shirt, which I turned into yarn. So this is t-shirt yarn, if you look at it, that there are all like the little imperfections and stuff. But yes, you're back.
Oh no, you keep going.
But yeah, t-shirt yarn.
Okay, cool. So speaking of deadlines and stuff, so I thought it might be nice to show something that actually was part of my submission last year. So our deadline was a year ago yesterday, and I still have some of the pieces, memories. So I don't know, we might have to. So this is, I don't know how well you can see that. So this is something that I made as part of my deadline, which is not a drum, although it sounds like one. So this was kind of me playing around with what we think canvases are or look like and trying to play with painting materials. So this actually doesn't have paint on it. It's actually just acrylic sealer, so it doesn't have any color or anything. Yeah. And it's painted onto polyester suede, which just darkens when it's wet. And because it's acrylic, it dries like that. But it does, I think the most interesting part about this is the back. Because the canvas is like 15 centimeters deep. And this is probably very boring, I apologize. But this is the stuff that I get excited about. It kind of just looks like a concrete block.
I think you should show the back.
Yeah, so it's stretched on Iroquois wood, which I think is a wood that originates from West Africa, which I was very excited to use.
It's really cool because it looks like it I feel like you can change it or shape it into so many different things. Like if this was unstretched, this could easily be some sort of shelf, or
definitely.
Use it as like, if you put something on top, it could be a little table. And I like sort of like,
it's definitely, it's got character. But I think as Stella as Stella demonstrated, the best part about this is not actually what it is, it's what it sounds like, because it sounds like a drum.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think with a canvas stretcher that, you know, you would tap it, or like you wouldn't really touch a painting.
Yeah, but I think because this is suede, so it's really soft, so I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but if you like rub your hand on it, it's like, you know, like those blankets when you start drawing on it and stuff, it's like got that kind of texture on it. But also, like, just listen to this.
Woo! Vibration.
It sounds really cool. I don't know how well that's coming out on the camera, but yeah, it's a cool little.
And it's very strong as well.
Yeah. No idea what to do with it. Like, it's too like big to hang on the wall, which is kind of funny. It's like.
Hi, Anna.
But yeah. Anyone else want to show some stuff that they've been up to? Otherwise, we can keep going. Stella's got some more stuff. I've definitely got some more stuff that I can show you.
Yeah, if you guys want to like jump in, I know it can be like a really big thing to show your work and stuff, especially to such an open platform. But we're literally just here to see how you're doing, appreciate and celebrate your work as well, because we know how hard you've been working. So yeah, feel free to jump in. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go get stuff to show.
Okay. But yeah, even if you've got like, I'm taking center stage. If you've got like even sketchbook pages, or even if you don't want to share stuff in the live stream directly, if you want to tag us in stuff afterwards that we can share on the story, that'd be cool. Just want to see what everyone's been up to, really, what's been keeping everyone busy.
Cool. Okay, since you jumped into our past now, because we're celebrating our hand-in that happened for us yesterday. Yeah, this is one of my little vessels that I created or weaved, wove.
What's the past?
Wove.
What's the past participle of weave? What?
But yeah, so this is actually spot welded. The shape itself is spot welded, and then the fabrics were actually donated to me by fashion students that had loads of scraps and stuff. So they literally just gave it to me to use for my project. This was part of a bigger piece, but you can have it on its own. We use it as decoration now.
Yeah.
So it's like sitting out in our corridor. But yeah, this baby brings back a lot of memories, and I feel like you guys will have this as well once you've sort of completed your work and you've had some time off to like reflect back on it. You'll kind of like relive that moment and be like, oh my gosh, this is what I was doing at this point last year, which is quite nice actually.
Yeah, I think so. I think as well as kind of looking back at your previous work and thinking, oh yeah, I remember when I was doing that whole project.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I speak for a lot of people when you look back at some work and you're like, what was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've got a lot of work from like my first and second year of my like degree and stuff, and just like looking back at it, like what on earth was I trying to do with this?
But in a weird way, you also realize how like what you were learning, like how you've kind of become the person that you are now from what you experienced then. So there's a lot of stuff that you guys are probably reading and stuff that's actually not relevant to your work, but then once you leave and once you've kind of like lived a bit more, you're like, damn, that one thing that I read at the time when it wasn't relevant is super relevant in my life right now. But yeah, we keep talking about the future.
I think naturally, because we're like, if you don't know already, we are coming to the end of our term in the office. Sad times. There's a beginning of something else that's going to be coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, I think we're starting to think about what those next steps are. Mm-hmm. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to be doing in like 3 months from now, but I'm not putting any pressure on myself to work that out. Mm-hmm. Just because, I'm going to live a little, play by ear.
Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, I think because things will come, and it's just, I think, nice to enjoy the time you have between things as well.
Yeah.
And just making use of that to try some creativity out, or try things that you might not do while you're studying, or just using it as an excuse to play around, basically.
Yeah. I guess considering those people that are sort of like mid-handed and like feeling like they're at the end of something, and it's a really weird feeling because you sort of, you're ready for it to finish, but then at the same time you kind of still want to be a student. You're not quite ready to like come out of the uni environment. Like what were you thinking about at the time?
I think at the time, because when we handed in, we knew that we were going to be the presidents this year. So instead of having that feeling of, I'm not sure what's coming next, it was like, okay, now I've got this many days before I start work. So I think we tried to cram in like a summer holiday.
Yeah.
Like, so we had a few weeks between handing in and starting our handover period with Joe and Chloe. And we're just like, oh, what are we going to do? So I think, we kind of, had like days out, went to the water park. I remember doing that. That was fun. Just trying to use our time and enjoy the beach and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for us as well, it was a lot of our friends who live internationally in other countries were going to go home. So I think we took that opportunity to sort of just like reconnect, whichever way that could be for anyone else, and just like laugh about the memories that we'd made together and all the different things that we'd done, which we're going to keep to ourselves. I was about to give an example, but I think for a lot of people who might kind of be going through that, it's nice to just like set up some things with your friends once all of this is over, just to reconnect and like reflect. But obviously that comes up hand in. We've got 6 people still watching. I'm just gonna say some names now.
We've got lots of waves. We'll wave back. Hi.
Does anyone want to share what they've been up to, or what they've been making, or what they've been reading, whether it's for university or just like leisure and stuff? Feel free to request. Hello, Tolu.
Let us know what you've been doing. We want to see. Also, if you just want to let us know afterwards,
Yes.
yeah. If you don't want to be in the live stream, that's fine. But if you wanted
you
to
can
show your
comment
work,
as
yeah,
well.
you can let us know what you've been up to in the comments, or even tag us in something later. Like post something on your story and tag AUBSU_matter, and then we can reshare it to our stories to show people what you've been up to. That's if you want to do that.
Yeah.
It's like nice to kind of show what everyone's been doing.
Yeah.
In the lead up.
Yeah.
I think on the other side of that, some of you might be like, I've got a deadline. I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
But then taking a break is important, especially now it's getting to that crunch point for a lot of you. So like remembering to take breaks for yourself, and making sure that you're eating, and if you can take some time outside, and just making sure that you're kind of like you've got like mental space to relax and kind of come away from your work. Also, having a step back really kind of helps clear things up for you.
Yeah, and can we just say that those of you that are watching now, that's like it's really nice to see that so many of you are tuning in, because we do understand that it's like a really busy time for a lot of you. So the fact that you're giving out a little bit of your time just to stream in shows that at least there's something that we're doing right, and that you guys are taking some time for yourselves. So well done.
This is good. Do you want to show some other things that you've been working on?
No, do you want to show some other things that you've been working on?
I insist.
Okay. I brought a whole section with me.
Like here's a table of everything that Stella prepared earlier.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so next we're gonna go over to this new book. So I have never bound a book before until this year. I had the great opportunity of being taught to bind one, so I made this little book. And within this, I've been drawing some little vessels. So there's times where I'm literally like, I don't really want to do a lot. I don't want to move, but I just want to kind of chill and relax. So this is when that little book comes out. So I tend to draw vessels or like vases or vases, all in the different shapes and stuff. I don't actually know.
It's so cool.
I don't actually know if some of these would work if they were to be made, but
conceptual drawing for vessels.
Yeah. Oh. Breaking everything. But yeah.
What are they inspired by?
I think just a bunch of stuff that I've seen. I can't tell you like this one's inspired by this. It's just I think I see
kind of
a
just
lot.
like fluid thinking.
Yeah, and sometimes I just like try different shapes and then from that develop it. I realize that I like shading in things and coloring in things. So anything that has a form, as long as I can color it in, that's it.
See, I think this is where we're an opposite, because the thing is, I like to draw, but then I like to keep things to like outlines, and I try to use outline to represent shade or weight or tone. But try to do it just by drawing lines instead of shading things in. And I prefer not to color things in. Like usually when I do a drawing, I've done this a few times. I'll take a photo of it just as it is, and I'll take another photo after I've colored it in. And I'll look at them both and be like, why? It's like, what have I done?
It's natural. I really appreciate people that are able to do like flat minimal drawings that like you can see everything is there, but it's like super like
it's like not abstracted, but you're taking away a lot of information.
I really like. I can never do it though. I can never do it. So I think I've just accepted that I'm drawn to depth and tone and all of those different things to sort of show a form. But yeah, you're right.
I mean, on the other hand of that, it might just be that I'm really bad at using colours.
Don't say that.
No, I mean it's true, because I also kind of lean towards black and white photography. Like so in photos that I take and stuff, I really like taking I'll take a photo in colour and I'll put it in black and white because I really like black and white imagery.
Whereas I'm like I love green and like analog photography. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
We're learning all different things about ourselves. Hello, people.
Got some more people in.
So I was just talking about what people have been up to, what we've been making, and showing some of the stuff that we've been making. So if you guys have anything that you want to show, or just to have a chat and stuff, feel free to request a stream.
Yeah, send us a request to join in the stream if you want to. You don't have to. But it'd be cool to chat and see what you've been up to. If I think we've got 5 minutes left of the live stream, so we can keep going with what we've got. If no one wants to jump in, I think I've got like a whole rack, but we can see this over here.
He's about to start, so
I'm about to start.
If you don't jump in now,
if someone doesn't jump in, I'm about to go off. Off.
I think no one's jumping in. So do you want to like bring the rack?
I don't know what to show.
I think maybe some smaller pieces and like one big one.
I'm gonna get a little one. Right, so some of you might know this, some of you may not know this. That's fine, because you're about to find out. So almost a year ago, over a year ago, I started getting into a hobby called macrame, which is essentially like the art of knotting. It originates from Arabic cultures that used to make things like towels and rugs, and it was the technique used to finish off the threads at the ends. And then that became an art form, which then broke off into a separate thing, which is really cool. So these are like things that I've kind of got into over the past year. Just learning how to make things like this, which has been really awesome. Oh, we've got some comments. I'm making some clay chess pieces. That's so cool. We were literally talking about chess.
He was going to teach me how to play chess.
Stella doesn't know how to play chess.
Can you show us?
Yeah, definitely show us those. That'd be awesome.
Would love to see that. Oh wow.
Also, I'm a big chess fan. I've seen some really cool chess sets, like ones made of glass, crystal pieces.
I mean,
the infamous Harry Potter chess set, which is amazing.
Myself and how clumsy I am. Glass.
I've seen ones made of like nuts and bolts and stuff, which is really awesome. I definitely want to see that clay chess set. Please. If you don't want to live stream, then please let us tag us in it afterwards. I want to see that.
Or just show us the work.
Oh yes! So excited. Let's have a look. Just waiting for the connection to establish. Yeah, this knocks macrame out of the park. I want to see this chess. Hi.
Hi, I've never done this before.
Oh no.
No, this is cool. We appreciate that. Oh, these look cool.
They're just really, really simple ones because I don't have the clay is just sort of quite air drying clay, so it won't hold complicated. But they're supposed to be like little goblins. I don't know.
Oh, cute.
These are really awesome. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if it was air drying clay, either that or you've got access to some small kiln somewhere.
No, I might paint them with some acrylic paint or something, but no, I was gonna use some raku glazes, but I can't go to college right now, so.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's really cool that you're trying to make these things, even you're finding different processes. Like air drying clay, that's really clever.
Yeah.
Because you can paint over it in acrylic and stuff like that. I guess the other thing is that oven baked polymer stuff that you can do. But yeah,
I do have some super sculpey, which I used to make the eyes of a little bird that I made. I sewed a little that.
Wait, you made that?
Yeah. So I made a little paper pattern out of, and then sewed it together. I made some super sculpey eyes and made them as buttons and stuff like that.
Did you just glue them on?
No, I mean I made a little a loop of super sculpey at the back so that I could thread it through, and I pulled it tight so that they would
Oh, cool.
Wow.
It's a character from a show. But yeah.
This is amazing.
That is really, really cool.
I feel like.
Oh, thank you.
I'm what have I been up to?
I think your stuff is really cool. I have been watching. But yeah.
How long did the chess pieces take you to make?
I mean, I've been doing it, I don't know, a few days. And I'm also cutting, I don't have them with me at the moment, but I've been, cutting all, 64 wooden squares to make my board out of. So that's what I've been doing most of my time. But
Yeah.
It's therapeutic to an extent.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it's been fun.
yeah, 64 identical square slices, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, this is really, thank you so much for showing us and streaming in.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. It's nice to watch.
No, thank you for joining in, and thank you for showing us your pieces. It's really cool. Like, we definitely want to see that when, like, you've got further along with it. That'd be awesome to see.
Oh, hello. I think the connection.
I think,
is
yeah, the connection is playing up. Right, what time is it?
But have a good day.
Yeah,
Yes,
you should
yes.
just be able to close it.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you for showing us that. That's really cool. Okay, we have -1 minute left. I want to see some more stuff. But yes, thank you for both of you that tuned in to show us what you're up to. Puppets were awesome. Thank you for showing those. And I'm loving those chess pieces and definitely see those. They're very cool. Let us know if you paint those. Thank you for joining in. And what episode is this? Because I usually say the episode.
I think we were on
7.
because I
Episode 7. Thank you so much for joining in. If you want to share what you've been up to, please tag us in the story and post it and let us know, and we'd be happy to share that and see what everyone's been making.
Yeah, right. It's so good.